MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 2 of the ALDS between the Cleveland Indians and the New York Yankees. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Yeah, this is just a 5-game series, so getting that first win under you is great. The most important game of a series, though, is the next one you're about to play. So treating this game like it's absolutely critical is a good way not to get too comfortable with your lead.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your New York Yankees.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, Dero?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
Masahiro Tanaka is on the mound for Game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Tanaka right now is the best of all of their starting pitchers. Good fastball, 92 to 94. Best pitch is the split finger. He'll throw it early. He'll throw it often. If he has the good split, these hitters are in for a long night.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's focus on outfielder Brett Gardner. You need a center fielder, he can play there. You need a corner spot, he's got that covered too. He has baseball acumen, awareness, a savvy for the game. Even if the offense lags a little bit, defense is always on point.
Leading off tonight for Cleveland, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
First offering on its way. And we are underway here in the Bronx as the first pitch of the evening is taken for ball 1.
First pitch, 7:05.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Drilled on the ground to short. Torres picks it up. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Got accepted. The third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Coming to the plate now, Jose Ramirez. In past meetings with Tanaka, 7 hits in 14 tries. First pitch coming. Here it is. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summersgill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside quarter, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Tanaka is a strikeout master on the mound. It will not be uncommon to see him reach a double-digit strikeout total when he goes out there. He uses that to his advantage in just about every start.
He sure does, Matty V. And I think one of the keys for him is he gets ahead in the count early. You'll know if he's on when he gets strike one, strike two early on, and then he expands the zone, has great command of his pitches, and has a knack for making hitters chase pitches out of the strike zone.
Hey, guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
So now Carlos Santana, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. And at first for him following the one-out single. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And a dive, but he's back. In the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Pickoff move to second, and the runner back in standing. The 1-1 is a fastball that misses.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
The 2-1. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full.
We're seeing a good AB here from the three-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
Popped up, but this will land untouched. Here's the payoff pitch. A bouncer up the middle. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Oh, amazing range on display there for the shortstop. That was all the way over on the second base side of the bag, so he had good momentum going towards first, and he's able to complete the nice play.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Ramirez at third with two away. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Indians leave one. Indians nothing. Yankees coming to the plate. We'll be right back on MLB Network. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He's truly one of the great power hitters in the game. I love watching him, and he's got elite power. That's the kind of power that he can hit it over the light towers, and he can hit show up on show track and everything else. So anytime he steps into the box, he's exciting to watch.
Shane Bieber will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Time for a look at the Cleveland Indians' defensive setup today. And manning second base, none other than Jason Kipnis. This guy likes to get dirty. He's also known as one of the best hitting second basemen in the game. Really solid on the defensive side as well.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Hey, I love that pitch right there, and that's where he's going to have to work. He's going to have to work down in the zone. This is a hitter's park. We all know the ball flies, and if he's going to keep the ball in the yard, he's got to execute down to the hollow of the knee.
Now here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting into shallow right field. There to take it in is Kipnis, and there's one away.
Batting second, the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. That's wide, 2-0. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
2-1 the count. One out, nobody on. Hit the other way out toward right field. Puig's got a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And so with 2 away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series. Standing in, Luke Voigt. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to left. Bowers will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. An inning in the books, scoreless on MLB Network. Back now for the in the Bronx, and here's Heidi Watney with an update on the weather.
Matt, I am hearing that heavier rain is expected to pass through the ballpark at some point later in the game. The umpiring crew would, of course, like to get this one in uninterrupted, but it is possible that we could be looking at some sort of a delay if they determine the weather is impacting the play on the field.
All right, Heidi, thanks. We'll hope for the best, of course, but guys, you have to assume these players are probably going to be impacted by this weather at least a little.
Yeah, Matty, 100% it's going to be bothersome. They're going to have to watch their spikes. They're going to have to maybe gather themselves to get that extra grip on the baseball. But from a position player standpoint, you just can't lose focus. Starting pitchers are the ones that are going to have the most problems with it.
The windup and the 0-1. Chopped toward the second baseman. Played on the backhand. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Digging in, Jason Kipnis, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here's the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield, around the mound, and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. I can't anticipate this going on very much longer. Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Now at the plate, Roberto Perez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's waved at and missed for strike one.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Tribe. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Leading off for the Yankees, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off there 1-0. Stanton, a 6'6" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was taken in the second round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
The 1-1. Misses, ball 2. Takes this the other way to right. And the Yankees have their first hit of the ball game.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. Stanton gets his lead at first, nobody out. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken high above the zone. And just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around, and it's even now at 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. That misses. 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Gone into Monument Park. Two-run shot to straightaway center. His first homer here in the series. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. As he'll take a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Popped him up. Perez waits on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting eighth, the designated hitter, Miguel.
Next for New York, Miguel Andujar. He'll try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch on its way. In there at the knees, strike one. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he'll coast into second here with a two-out double. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Man at second here with two away. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. In for a strike. It's 1-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Popped up. Ramirez calls for it, and that ends the inning. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. We've played 2. It's now 2-0 New York. Here now is Jake Bowers. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's only 2 for 10.
Jake Bowers.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Down the first baseline. Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
Batting 9, the center fielder, Tyler Naquin.
So one man gone for Cleveland here in the third. And into bat next, it'll be Tyler Naquin. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
The hitter in this situation has to understand that this pitcher is on the attack, looking for a quick inning. If there's something in the heart of the plate, you better pull the trigger on it.
The windup and the 0-1. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Line toward the alley in left center. And gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, Dero, anytime a lefty takes that pitch on the outer third and drives it the other way, you have to be awfully impressed.
Yeah, you have to be. It reminds me of Will Clark back in the day taking that ball the other way. You have to be able to play with the whole field to have success in the big leagues today.
Now a move over to first, and he'll get back in standing. So here's Francisco Lindor now, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Naquin, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Into the box now, Jose Ramirez, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Ball and a strike.
Hey, that pitch right there caught entirely too much of the plate. Curveball that rolled over the heart of the plate. He's got to pull the trigger on that one.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Now batting, the first baseman, Carlos.
Here's Carlos Santana now, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. He's set. The 0-1. And he takes strike two.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with two runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Second and third, 2 away. Here's the 0-2. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. And when in doubt, he'll just step off and bluff that runner back to third. Ready with the 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making his pitcher grind for everything.
From the stretch, the 1-2. Line toward right center. And this ball's going to get down, and it should plate a couple. To second now, but he's safe as we're now tied after a pair of runs score on the play.
Designated
You
hitter.
simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
Stepping in now, Frenmel Reyes, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 0-1 offering. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1. And there's ball 2 now. Ready with the 2-1. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Ready with the payoff pitch. Fouled away. He's set. The 3-2. Another one sent foul. the stretch. The 3-2 home. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 2-2. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu.
The second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Welcome to my world right here, batter. I've seen this 0-2 count way too many times. Hittable pitch in the middle of the zone, you take one. Slider in the dirt, you come unglued. Now you got to step out of the box. You have no idea what's going to happen.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
Right fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Judge. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
Standing in now, Luke Voigt, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Working for the punch out and the offering. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 0-1 in there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
He might want that pitch back. Up and away, that's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. And again a throw, a dive, but he's back. Here it comes, 0-2. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Yanks leave 1. We're through 3, tied 2 apiece. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. A 1-1 count to Puig. That's a base hit into center field. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
It was pretty obvious in live action that ball was hit hard, and after analyzing it with our show track technology, we see that our eyes did not deceive us. 114 miles an hour was the exit velo, an impressive swing of the bat.
And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel in that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and the runner back easily. First offering on its way. And a ball 1-0. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. But that'll be off the wall in right center. The throw into second. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
Wow, he puts a serious charge into this ball. Ends up splitting the 2 outfielders, bangs up against the wall in right center, and he cruises into second, knowing he can't hit the ball much harder than that.
In now, Roberto Perez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Puig at third. Kipnis stands at second. No outs. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. This is foul right side. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
Heading out towards shallow right. Judge is under it. Makes the play. 1 away. And that one just not deep enough. So they'll wisely hold him at third with 1 out in the inning now.
Bowers.
Digging in now, Jake Bowers. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, and I know you want to lace a line drive or hit a potential home run. But I'll tell you what, grab the cheap ribby when it's there. Give me a ground ball middle of the diamond and steal a run.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Two runs, 6 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Splitter taken here. 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
The count now at 2-2. The 2-2 misses off the plate. The 3-2 pitch freezes him. A strikeout looking.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Tyler Naquin. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much. You know there's a potential base open right there. Maybe sit off speed.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Comes set, the 0-1. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Ready on 0-2. Nope. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Ready with the 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. The 1-2 pitch, and he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep them out of danger. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Into the box now, Gary Sanchez.
Leading off
He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And it's fouled away. Sanchez drives the ball with the best of them when facing right-handed pitching like this, but there is some swing and miss in his game. Some would say it's a little bit of an all-or-nothing approach at times.
I think in today's game you can live with it. The 3 true outcomes: homer, strikeout, or walk. Bottom line is, when he does put the ball in play, he changes the scoreboard.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. That misses. 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a good pitch here, but this is taken for a ball as the count moves to 2-2 now on the Yankee catcher. The 2-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this is a fair ball as it'll head for the 3-14 sign. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with one away.
Now batting.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there. But the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Row, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
And that misses for ball 1. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Runner at first here with one away in a 2-2 ball game. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. The 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch. Here's Miguel Andujar now, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Andujar, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. Lays off. 2-2 now. Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
There goes Torres off of first. Just keeping him close. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. We played. Digging in once again, Francisco Lindor. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
The windup and the 0-1. High chopper to third. To his left, Urshela. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, the 3rd baseman, Jose Ramirez.
So striding forward now, Jose Ramirez. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there. 2 runs, 6 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Three and 0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
3-1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
Looped out toward third. And this will be taken in by the third baseman for the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Now at the plate, Carlos Santana. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
Called strike 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. Now another 1-2. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. 2 out, nobody on. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Indians go down 1-2-3. Halfway home, tied 2 apiece. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2, and that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Yankees.
So digging in now, Miguel Andujar, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Change up, a little bit inside, 1-0. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. One pitch is a curveball that misses, ball 2.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Popped straight up. Kipnis shading to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
So 1 gone in the inning now, and that'll bring in Brett Gardner. First offering on its way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 0-1 delivery. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
1 out, nobody on. To first. Scooped up on the backhand. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
In now, DJ LeMahieu. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
The 1-0. And he popped him up. Kipnis over to his left, and that's the 3rd out. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Franmil Reyes. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Reyes.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Ball 2 now.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat, much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
2-0 count, the pitch. Taken on the inside corner for strike 1.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually, a quality take.
Now the 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
In now is Yasiel Puig, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo home run off the bat of Yasiel Puig. His first homer so far in the series, as the Tribe has moved in front here 3-2.
That ball was absolutely blasted. 113 miles an hour off the bat, according to Show Track. As you see the distance there, that's one that'll get people talking.
Stepping into the box, Jason Kipnis. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Drilled down the line. But a foul ball here. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes to Kipnis. Ball 2.
A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're forced to do with lefty batters here at Yankee Stadium. It doesn't take much to hook one out of here to right field with that short porch out there.
The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. And through 5 1/3. Already coming up on 100 pitches here.
Yeah, Matty B, this pitch count continues to go up, up, up. Near 100 pitches here. He's not even through the 6th inning. And Mark DeRosa, this is right where you'd like to have a pitcher like this guy.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of stress pitches for him. You know, usually you can throw 100 pitches, and if you're not taxed and there's not people in runners in scoring position, you could be all right. But he's had to grind this one.
Another full count pitch home. Hit back up the middle. Torres scoops it up. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The catcher, number 55, Roberto Perez.
Ready for another chance. Roberto Perez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. He'll depart after 5 2/3, as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ball game. Adam
Your attention,
Ottavino, the
please.
6'5"
Now
right-hander,
pitching
takes
for the
over
game.
on the mound.
Number 0, Adam Ottavino.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. Indians strike for one on this solo homer. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's 3-2 Cleveland. Here's big Aaron Judge. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Now here's the pitch. In there, 0-1.
0-1 count.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Into the box now, Luke Voigt. As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Now in the box, Giancarlo Stanton. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch on its way. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. A payoff pitch one more time. Hit hard on the ground to first. Santana's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're down 3-2. Back here in the Bronx, it's on to the 7th now in Game 2, but before we start, there's a look at our game summary to this point. Standing in, Jake Bauers. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Fielder, number 10, Jake Bauers.
Now here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss at a pitch well off the plate. It's strike 1.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got 2 decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. Grounded back up the middle. Backhanded. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the center fielder, Tanaka.
1 out now for the Indians in their 7th, and into bat next it'll be Tyler Naquin. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit out towards, and this is off the second base bag, and the throw will be too late at first, so a strange play there as he'll wind up with an infield single.
You know, D-Roll, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch, and I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And it's 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Indian shortstop behind 1-2 in the count. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Sent on the ground out to second. LeMahieu's got it to second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Into the box, Jose Ramirez. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. In tight there as he's got to turn out of the way of that one. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Stanton waits on it, and the inning is over. One left for the Tribe, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Leading off the inning, Gary Sanchez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to left. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first down.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run.
Stepping in now, Torres. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. That's inside. 2-0. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. Two-0 count. The pitch is looked at for the first strike.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
The 3-1. Lined is short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Gio Urshela.
Now batting, Gio Urshela. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses inside. 1-0. Slider laid off for a ball. Outside. 3-0 now.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. 3-1. Oh, here's a shot out to right center. Running hard. He's digging for second.
He had just retired 9 straight batters right there. He hadn't been in a stretch in a long time. Let's see if the offense can break through.
The designated hitter, Bieber.
Now here comes the Cleveland skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the off for his starter here tonight. So is he double for the runner at second, meaning it wants to score. Taro takes over pitching duties, looking to get that thinning.
Number 61.
In now, Miguel Andujar, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball one.
You like the modern style of baseball. Here it is. Both starters kept their teams in the game. It's close right now. Now we hand it over to the nasty bullpens. Let's see what matchups are going to take place.
That evens it up 1-1. The set and the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Otero, a native Floridian. He was a 21st round pick back in the draft of 2007.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
A bouncer to the left side. Ramirez is up with it. And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the two-out double. Back with more postseason baseball in Game 2 after this. Zach Britton has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Carlos Santana will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Santana.
First pitch on its way. Ball one. Yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball. 1-1. Two and one to the Indians' first baseman. Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, designated hitter, Reyes.
Settling in now, Franmil Reyes. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes this the other way to right. Judge is right there as he takes it for the second out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Yasiel Puig will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Comes set and the 0-1. Ooh, right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. Down in order go the Tribe, but they still lead it 3-2. Stepping in, Brett Gardner. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Center fielder, Brett Gardner.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one. The 1-0. Grounded foul off to the right side. The 1-2. Line drive to left. And Gardner's going to reach. It's a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the eighth.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Into the box now, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Quick check on that tying run at first, and the runner back safely. Gardner aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number one is straining him on base. And now with one out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Into the box, Aaron Judge. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike one. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Here comes the 0-1. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike two.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Hit hard up the middle, and that gets through for a one-out base hit.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Dilo, this pitcher's kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
Oliver Perez answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the ninth inning without any trouble. So stepping in, Luke Voigt. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Here comes the first pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
And before the 0-1 pitch, he'll step out of the box and get his bearings a bit. The 0-1 pitch. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Nick Goody takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Giancarlo Stanton stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. And it's 1-2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
From the stretch, the 1-2. Grounder down the line at third. Now a spin and a throwback to second, and he'll dive back in safely. A 1-2 pitch. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya! A 3-run shot down the line in left, and it's now 5-3.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of here. The only question was whether it was going to stay fair or not. And that question was answered with a resounding doink as it caromed off the foul pole for a homer.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Another look at the big blow for the Bombers. A 3-run home run. Last chance coming up for the Tribe. It's now 5-3 New York. Aroldis Chapman takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 54, Aroldis.
In now for Cleveland, Jason Kipnis. He's the one to start things off, with his guys in danger of seeing this series leveled at a game apiece, barring a 9th inning rally. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Swing and a hot shot toward third. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. Throwing to second. And he's out, trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning. At the plate, Roberto Perez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First offering on its way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Standing in now, Jake Bauers. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. He brings it in, and the Yankees, in a game they really needed, are able to salvage game 2 here at home as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and the home crowd is loving it as they jumped out in front in the bottom of the 8th, and they did what they had to do in the 9th to seal the deal.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. The Yanks even up this division series at 1 game apiece. Zach Britton earns the victory on the mound. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 5 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. The winning pitcher is Zach Britton. The loss goes to Dan Otero. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 57 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.